Hey everyone, Basic Stealth Camper here. Here we are for another great exciting stealth camp tonight. It's going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I'm sitting in my car now. I drove to my site and I'm going to walk in. Unlike previous videos, I'm not going to be, on a major road or highway or under a bridge. Hopefully we won't be as loud today, and hopefully sound will be a better quality this time around. Today we're going to camp at an abandoned quarry. We're going to attempt to anyway. We're going to use the bivvy, a tarp, and see if we can get set up somewhere. While we're there, we're going to investigate a bit of a local myth about the Yowie. Now, the Yowie, if anyone doesn't know, is kind of like Sasquatch in Australia. Local legends say that there is a Yowie or a family of Yowie in this area. So I'm just going to have a look around and just see what we can find. Look for some of the hidden clues that a Yowie might leave, and hopefully if there is one around, I'm stealth enough to avoid it. But honestly, Yowies are the ultimate stealth campers. No one's ever found one. No one's ever caught one. So I mean, Yowies are basically Stealthcamping Alliance's spirit animal. It's a nice easy walk anyway. I'm only going about 500 metres in. Everything's just so wet still. It's pretty cool. Now it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. Bag is heavy as hell. Packed a few too many step 2s today. So walking out should be a little easier, hopefully. Sand business up there. Look at that. If I can get onto the other end of that lake, or that pit, that'd be awesome. Let's go for a walk. You reckon the Yowie footprints? Nah. Dogs. A lot of dog walkers around here. Let's have a look down here. Okay. In the end, a lot of footsteps. This place gets a lot of foot traffic. I don't know if anyone else is here right now. Just trying to keep it down. I'm deep enough in that I'm happy to find somewhere now. Just gotta find somewhere. Not so obvious. A lake there. Could try up top if I need to. It doesn't look like there's many flat areas up there. Just keep looking. Oh no. No, I thought that was all the beach area. there. I'm going to put my bag down, explore further down there, make sure it's not just some sort of direct road to me, but I might just keep here, to be honest. This is actually pretty well hidden from over that side. It's dry. You can nestle into the bushes there. Might not even need my tarp. Well guys, I think this is as good a spot as any. I checked further up that path there and it gets really overgrown. It does eventually lead back to the main quarry section, but importantly I noticed no footprints coming from that direction. So unless someone comes right around the same way I did, should be okay here. And I'm just out of sight of that main sort of last area over there, so I think this will work okay. Anyway, it's time to crack a step 2. I've been hanging for this beer time all day. Smithies. So this is actually an El Cheapo beer. You can only buy it at Liquorland. It's one of their exclusive brews, like a generic, brewed under license. It's actually done by Brick Lane Brewery, who are an independent brewer in Melbourne. I tell you, this is actually a good drop. Only $11 as well. Such a beautiful afternoon now. I'm going to check the forecast again, but I might leave the tarp off tonight. That might actually make things a lot easier. Honestly, if I'm just lying on the bivvy down there, I'll be pretty damn well concealed anyway, as long as the rain holds off. A bit of light rain won't be a problem. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. I don't think that'll keep me too dry. As you can see, I moved camp. That other spot was just too dark. There was not enough room to do anything. Very well hidden, but I couldn't work with it. I couldn't get the tarp set up. I didn't have enough room. So I came here. Just did a simple A-frame tarp. Yeah, cowboy camping basically. You can probably see behind me, those clouds are rolling in. See those clouds coming in behind me over there. So I think that forecast is right. Looks like we are going to get a bit of rain tonight, maybe a storm. It should be okay here. Looks like the rain sort of drains where I'm standing, actually, where the camera is right now. So I think it should be okay there. Let's just hope that the my tarp setup survives. The sand was just so loose, it was really hard to get the pegs in, so I had to use rocks basically to anchor everything down. But let's hope it's alright. Obviously a little bit more exposed than I would have liked to be, but this spot's actually really good. I can see everything. It's alright. No indication that he saw me. Yeah, there's a couple of teenagers around here somewhere. I don't know if they left because I saw them just down there as I was finishing up my tarp. Haven't heard anyone since. No dogs for a while. Yeah, I think we are going to get a bit of rain tonight, guys. No signs of yowies yet. So, when we're talking about yowies, we're looking for things like they build little tree structures, little wood structures, like little teepee type things apparently. Also, if you notice a really incredibly bad stench all of a sudden, that's a sign that one of them's nearby and trying to scare you away, apparently. Tree knocking as well is apparently another sign. So if you hear knocking on trees, it's a yowie warning you to stay away. Things like that. I haven't seen any signs yet. Okay. Did see some lightning before, so it looks like we are going to get a thunderstorm. Let's just hope we don't get anything like what happened to Canadian Beaver on his surprise stealth camp with the family. I'm not expecting anything like that sort of wind, but shit, it sounds like it's got lightning, eh? There is a trail just there, though it looks like a footpath, not really one for riding. So far so good. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to hunker down in the bivvy and wait for this to pass. Hey, just a quick update. It's been nearly an hour now. Storm hasn't really hit full on. We've just got light rain, as you can probably hear. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit, so maybe it's coming now. It doesn't look like the kind of lightning that's striking the ground, from what I can see so far anyway. It looks like the kind that sits up in the clouds, which is cool to watch, and it's not really that dangerous, which is cool. I've been sitting in that lightning crouch for a while now, and honestly my old man back and my legs can't take it anymore, so I'm lying down. If it starts getting crazy, I'll get back into the position. But yeah, just a bit of education for this video. If you're ever caught in a lightning storm in a pretty open area, look, I kind of am at the moment. There's not a lot around me. There are some trees, but they're a bit far away, like 5-10 meters away. If you're ever out here in a situation like this, just crouch on the ground and basically wrap your arms around your legs in the fetal position, essentially. The whole idea is make yourself as small a target as possible with as few points of contact on the ground as possible. So right now I'm lying down, which is actually not what you're supposed to do. If lightning strikes, it's probably not going to strike me, but if it struck nearby, because of the change in potential as the lightning, the electricity runs through the ground, it will basically go through me like crazy, because I will have different potential from my head to my toes. So the whole idea is, if you're crouching, just your feet on the ground, then the chances of that happening are a lot lower. So I will get in that position if I need to, if the lightning gets a bit more intense around here soon. So far I'm having a pretty good time, guys. It's actually really nice. I just re-rigged some of the tarp just to put a tie out in the middle pane here, giving a bit more room. So I'm actually quite roomy down here as long as I'm lying down. Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. Seem to set up on the exact right angle purely by chance, because I'm basically blocking any of the wind coming from this storm. No rain is blowing into me underneath the lean-to, which is fantastic. And I didn't even mean to set it up that way, it just worked out that way. Yeah, I'll check back in if anything happens, but otherwise, maybe when I make dinner. Which I think I'm just going to have my dinner cold, I think, at this point. I can't even be bothered cooking. Well, that was a big strike. That was a massive strike. Right across the sky. Hey there. Well, the rain has stopped. Still got the lightning sort of hitting me on all sides. Over there, over to the right, and behind the camera there. So maybe I've passed the storm, I don't know. Look, I think this is a really perfect time to do my shout outs for the week. It's really hard to get to everybody because there's so many great members of the Stealth Camping Alliance and beyond. There is a lot of stealth campers out there that aren't really part of the Alliance or haven't identified as part of the Alliance, I guess. But I want to cram a couple in this week because I'm never going to get to everybody otherwise. So I want to give a quick shout out to our European buddies over there, Camp Like a Beun and Yoast. Both of these guys do really cool videos. They've got their own style that works really well. Camp Like a Beun, honestly, his videography is really good. I think his videos are just really well edited, well put together. He's got a nice, good sense of humour. I think he's quite funny to watch, and yeah, so check him out, Camp Like a Beun. I'll chuck the links below, as always. And Yoast, he's a funny guy. He's honestly got one of the most unique styles out of all the Stealth Camping Alliance members. He usually crams in a couple of camps per video, which is really cool to see. I like that. He has his step twos, his beer time. He loves a good joint or two as well. Puts some really cool music to his videos, and recently apparently he's actually been remixing his own songs. Not his own songs, but remixing some tracks for his videos. So that is fantastic. The guy obviously puts a lot of work into this, so please check out those two channels. I'd really appreciate it, and they would appreciate it if you haven't seen them already. I want to give a third shout out as well to another stealth camping channel, a channel who does many things, stealth camping being one of those. He's a sort of local to me. Where's Jordo Wally? If you haven't seen this guy, do yourself a favour, watch his videos. He is bloody hilarious. He's one of the funniest people on YouTube, in my opinion. He does little skits with his videos as well, and honestly, they just crack me up. They're some of the funniest I've seen on YouTube. I love it. Yeah, where's Jordo Wally? Check him out. So time to cook some dinner. Now, I'm just actually having leftovers from last night. What I'm going to do, let's hope this works, I'm just going to chuck it into a Ziploc bag, put that inside this water, and warm the water up. Chuck as much of this in here as we can. Now I'm just going to use my little penny stove that I made for the April Stealth Camping Alliance Challenge, or March. This isn't going to be much fun to watch, so I'm going to come back to you, but it is now warming up. This quarry, the council took it over after it was shut down, and I believe they were going to try to do some sort of environmental remediation because, you know, these deep pits, who knows what kind of chemicals are in there. I can't remember what the exact story is, but the council has it. People come here to walk their dogs and go for a walk and ride trail bikes and do whatever the hell they're going to do. I haven't seen signs of anyone after that dirt bike left and the storm came, obviously. I'm probably not expecting anyone else after that, unless someone decides to come camping later at night up here. Dinner's still cooking, still warming up. Seems like it's coming along pretty nicely, actually. Morning all. How good is this sunrise, eh? That's spectacular.
Well, it was a pretty good night. Stayed nice and dry under setup. A little bit messy, but yeah, bit of moisture underneath the tarp as well, but you know, nothing unusual. Didn't really affect me. Oh, you get a little bit wet if you stand up and brush against it, but that's all right. Look, overall, I really like this setup. It's something I want to do more often. I'd bring a few more lines next time. I only had 3 lines of rope with me, so I could really only do the two top connections, and then right when the storm was coming along, I also attached one onto the mill to pull the tarp out a little bit to give me a bit more room. I think I'd bring another couple just to pull it out as well on the other 2 sides. If you can see, let me go over here. So, I mean, it's pretty dodgy looking at the moment, but yeah, I'd probably want to bring another couple lines to pull it out here as well, and probably over the other side. Just gives you a whole lot more room when you're doing this. But look, given that I secured the whole thing with rocks, because I couldn't get any pegs in the ground, it was pretty stable actually. Can't complain. After it went dark last night, I didn't hear anybody around. Thought I heard some voices this morning, but could have been nothing, or even people on the main bush track, maybe walking back from the mountain or to the mountain. It's a good spot for a sunrise over there. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful, eh? Look, I don't even know if I'm going to have breakfast, or even a coffee for that matter. I'm probably just going to pack up soon and get on out. The only issue I had was my back is killing me this morning, absolutely killing me. Don't know why. I mean, I know the mat's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but yeah, a fair bit of pain at the moment actually. But slept pretty good other than that. Probably got about 5-6 hours sleep actually, which is not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, this is a really good spot, to be honest. I really enjoyed camping here. Alright, so we've got a great view over the quarry, as you've just seen. And then my little campsite, I'm sort of protected by these bushes over here. And then, yeah, just using the nice neutral colours of the camo tarp and the bivvy. It's nice and low profile. Right, everyone, that is another successful stealth camp at the abandoned quarry. It was a great night, except for the sore back. I couldn't do anything about that, but overall I think it was a great night. Fantastic place to camp, really quiet, really peaceful. Didn't even have a bug net over my face. I just basically slept in the open inside the bivvy. It was a fantastic night, fantastic spot. Some bad news, I didn't come across any yowies when I was here, or any signs of a yowie. So look, I'm sorry if you clicked on this video hoping to see like a proper yowie hunting video. I'm not a yowie hunter. I just thought it would be cool if we found something, but we didn't, so it's alright. Anyway, I think I'm going to start heading out. I've packed up already. Just how good is that sunrise, eh? That is just awesome. Time to walk out, I guess, nice and early. Haven't been seen. So yeah, call it a success. Cheers guys, see you in the next one.